September 2010, a 22-year-old guitarist referred to as Steven was touring with the Chris Sly Band and met Michael TAIT, his childhood idol. TAIT took a special interest in Steven, and their relationship, according to Steven's bandmates, quickly escalated beyond what seemed appropriate. TAIT allegedly love-bombed Steven with attention, expensive meals, and alcohol. In January 2011, TAIT invited Steven to his home. Steven alleges that TAIT secretly gave him multiple drinks, and after Steven passed out from intoxication, TAIT SA'd him, fondling and kissing him while he was incapacitated. The seriousness of the incident was dismissed and mocked as an inside joke. He feared being ostracized if he spoke out. When he tried to address it with TAIT, TAIT allegedly gave only a casual apology and brushed it off. Years later, learning that TAIT may have SA'd others, former bandmates Chris Sly and Tommy Lee finally understood the full gravity of what happened. They've apologized to Steven and, with his permission, have gone public to support him. This speaks volumes about the culture that existed and the courage it takes to break that silence. Next, we have the account of Philip, a 22-year-old worship musician who met TAIT in the spring of 2004 during a tour stop.
He would call Steven last minute. He would take him to steakhouses and pay for the meal and get him very expensive shots of alcohol. I had this vague memory that there was like a back room at a restaurant that he took Steven to. That kind of stuff is really impressive to somebody who grew up as a poor missionary kid, especially with someone like TAIT, who you think you're safe with.
Wow, another quote-unquote Christian singer has fallen. Michael TAIT of the Newsboys, who has been the leading frontman 15 years for this very famous band. I grew up listening to it when I became a Christian, and I really liked their songs before Michael TAIT joined, and even after. There's some good songs, but Michael TAIT has been abusing young men and sexually molesting them for years. He's been living a double life. Even before this was found out today by Jewel Roy's report, he actually left the band, and he said that he's been living a double life. Now, his band members didn't understand what was happening. Now they do, but I do believe that the band members, allegedly, I think they knew more than they're saying. Even though they're shocked, and their official statement is, "We can't believe this happened," I do think they knew more than that, because there's even people like, even Lukewarm Lecrae came out and said that big Christian bands used to drink alcohol and do cocaine. How much sin is in the camp? How much Christians are going to take this? I mean, this is sexual abuse. Michael TAIT has to go to jail and in prison after he's in court and all these things are found out, because again, we don't want to commit someone guilty in public opinion, but we want to go through the court system. But this does not look good for him. Guys, we need to pray that Michael TAIT truly repents when he's in prison.